This recording is especially for you, my friend, who just signed up for the upcoming 2015 Business Expo in Kiev, Ukraine. I'm really excited that you joined us. I just finished putting together my 2-hour workshop, which I'll be presenting to you. And when I looked at the content that I put together, I really got excited, wanted to get in front of the camera, not only to personally congratulate you, and just to give you a glimpse of what you should be expecting from this training. This is going to be truly life-changing, and I'm not saying this lightly. Let me give you an idea. What if I told you that this course is about teaching you step by step how to help any size business from mom and pops to huge corporations and systematize their lead generation efforts and help them convert those leads into sales? And I'm going to give you the blueprint to do that. Would you be excited to know more about it? Great. If I were to ask you to think of all the businesses that you know, from mom and pop shops to huge corporations, if I were to ask you what the biggest problem they're dealing with right now, what would you tell me? Let me guess. You would probably tell me that they're struggling with consistent lead and sales generation, right? Sales is a problem. Lead generation is a problem for any businesses of any size. Doesn't matter how big or how small you are. People are struggling with generating consistent and systematic leads, and they have a problem with converting those leads into paying, happy, repeating customers. One thing that's really disappointing is that many marketing guys, marketing so-called experts and gurus, talk about marketing strategies that they really do not use themselves. It is all textbook, theoretical, conceptual, but in reality they've never used it. They never have proven results that they got for themselves or for their clients. What I'm going to be sharing with you is the case studies of how we applied certain strategy, how we got results, and how you can take that away and apply it to other companies and make a huge amount of income while doing that. The marketing consultancy field is a multi-billion-dollar area that's totally untapped. Only a small percentage of business owners and consultants are taking advantage of this, and this is time that someone shares that secret and teaches you how to do the same thing for yourself, for your family. Who am I and why am I qualified to talk about this? That might be bugging your mind, so let's tackle that question right away. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I own 4 companies currently, and the strategies and techniques and the steps that I'm going to be talking to you about are the ones that we use in our companies every single day to generate consistent leads. All the companies that we own have exponential growth, and we help do the same thing for other clients of ours. Now, the training I put together is going to walk you through how to do that for your own company and acquire clients and help others get consistent leads and sales. Let's answer the second question that might be going through your mind right now. Why am I doing this? Why am I giving away the best stuff that I have that's generating income not only for my companies and for the other companies that I help out? Well, the answer is I think I owe it to you. Let me explain further. I grew up in a low-income family. We didn't have more money to put aside or any savings account or anything like that, only had enough to get by. Then my father made a decision. He came to the United States and started his own business. He wanted to be a small business owner so he can support us go through school. But it didn't go according to plan. It separated the whole family for 10 years, and when we reunited, we found out that his business was totally failing and he was about to close it down. And the economy was really bad in the United States back then. So in a couple of months after we came to the United States, he closed down his business and he filed for bankruptcy. Not only we didn't have any money, we had $55,000 in debt to be paid back to the government. So that's definitely not a scenario that we were looking forward to after 10 years of being separate, right? Then I was going to school here and I found 3 jobs. I was working 3 jobs and going to college at the same time. My sister had 2 jobs. My mom was working the night shift. My dad was working the night shift just to have enough money to cover our expenses. So that's the family environment I grew up in. Then over the years, I decided to make a change because what you tolerate in life is what you get in life. If you keep tolerating the results you're getting today, that's what you're going to keep getting. So I made a decision. I really didn't like to be in that situation for a long time. I was really miserable, working 3 jobs, going to school, and graduating from college only to find out that there are no jobs available. The jobs I would be making would be enough for me to just to make a living. I wanted to go beyond that. So what I did is I got my education from the best of the best. For the past 8 years, not only I traveled the United States, I also traveled overseas to get information about lead generation and marketing and sales from the best of the best, from Frank Kern, from Dan Kennedy, from Mike Keynes, and all the experts out there. I learned from them. I was like a sponge. I took all the information that I can. I put together companies based on that. Why am I telling you that story? Why does it matter to you? Well, one thing is, wherever you are in your life, don't lose hope, because where you are doesn't determine where you're going to be in a couple of months, in a couple of years. But it's only up to you. What you tolerate becomes your lifestyle. Don't tolerate where you stand. That's why I feel like I owe this to you to share with you, because you might be in the place that I was at. Maybe you're worse off or better off. I do not know. I don't know your situation, but I do have a solution, and I'm willing to share it with you. But the only way for you to capture that information and implement it is only if you attend this event with an open mind. If you're coachable, if you're willing to take action, that 2 hours will change your life. It has changed my life, and I'm gathering all the information I collected in the past 8 years, just putting it in that 2 hours and giving it to you in a silver platter. I expect you to take that. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing you soon at the event, and it's going to be action-packed. It's going to be filled with strategies and systems that you're going to take advantage of right now, and the best part is we're going to have a lot of fun. Looking forward to seeing you. Take care, my friend.